Well, hello there. It's been quite a while since I've seen you. I'm Dr. Williams, as you probably remember. And, yeah, it's good to see you. So, oh, thank you. I get that quite a lot. A lot of my patients are always telling me how young I look and how vibrant my skin is, and some of them even ask me out on dates, but I just tell them, I went to school just as long as all the other doctors here. I just happen to stay out of the sun a lot. Like, I'm always working. Always. So, it keeps me looking young, and I really appreciate the compliments because, what else do I have to live for? Because I'm always here. But, anyways, enough about me. I'm sorry for going on for so long like that, but, yeah, it says here that you're having some trouble sleeping. I'm sorry to hear that. I know how frustrating that can be because I never sleep at all. But, yeah, you're having trouble sleeping. Okay, well, I'd like to ask you a few questions, first of all, and just see if I can get a little background on what might be causing this. Yes, I know it can be quite frustrating when you have work to do and you can't focus. Don't worry. No, don't worry. It's quite common, and we'll figure something out that'll work for you, okay? Alright. So I'm going to ask you a few questions now, and just keep in mind, the more detail you can give me, the more I'll be able to help you. So please don't feel uncomfortable answering any of these questions. The more detail, the better, okay? Just remember that. Okay. Okay. How often do you have trouble sleeping? Almost every night. Okay, and about when did you start having trouble sleeping? Was it recent, or have you had it for a long time? About a year ago. Okay. Now, once you do fall asleep, do you waken at all during the night? Okay, and about how often would you say you wake up during the night? 2 to 3 times? Okay. What time do you usually go to bed at night? 10 o'clock? Okay, and what time do you wake up in the morning usually? 6 o'clock? Alright. And I assume because you're here, you go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6. There's little sleep in between there, so there's probably a lot of just laying around in bed. Okay, so about how many hours total would you say you sleep at night, taking into account the times you wake up at night? About 4 hours? Okay, and do you snore at all while you're sleeping, or do you ever wake up like with choking or wake up from your snoring? Not that you know of? Okay, that's definitely a plus, especially if there's a special someone laying next to you. They probably wouldn't appreciate that either, huh? Okay. Now, how do you feel when you wake up in the morning? feel tired? Do you feel refreshed in the morning? Do you feel like the same as when you laid down the night before? Okay, and are you tired during the day as well? Okay, so your main concern is that you're tired at work. Okay. So are you one of those people that kind of just wakes up and has some coffee or a rock star and then just kind of crashes throughout the day and then has more and more caffeine? Okay. Now, have you ever had trouble staying awake while you're driving? Like, have you ever drifted off or almost drifted off while driving? Yes, if you ever find yourself falling asleep at the wheel, it is always best to pull your car over and just maybe have a little nap. Or, I don't know, if you're on like a road trip or something, it's always safe to maybe find a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, whatever, and just have like a little sleep. It's definitely a lot better than crashing, you know. Now, can you explain to me where you sleep, like your environment in your bedroom? What's your bed like? What's the noise level where you live? The temperature in your room? Are there homeless people at your window making noise? Just kind of the environment. Okay. Oh, well, that seems pretty comfortable, actually. Yeah. And, do you smoke cigarettes, like use tobacco, or do you drink alcohol? You don't smoke, okay. But, how often would you say that you drink alcohol? Is it every day? Okay, okay, now would you say that this is like a glass of wine with dinner, or is it like more than that? A bottle and a half. Okay, well, I don't know if this is the most healthy thing. I know that you say that you're using the wine to make you tired before bed, but it's probably not the most healthy thing to do, okay? Like maybe a glass with dinner, as I said, can be very nice, very healthy, good for your heart. But I don't know about the bottle and a half to 2 bottles that you're saying you're drinking every night. Yeah, it might be a little bit excessive, so that might be a little bit of a red flag there, so I'll put a mark next to that. Okay. And, have you experienced any stressful events recently, or in the past year that you said that you've been having trouble sleeping that might be contributing to this? You started a new job? And okay. Yeah, sounds pretty stressful. And is there anything else that you can think of? Oh gosh. Oh, what do they do with the body? Oh, well, that's good. Put a little smiley face next to that. Okay. So it sounds like, oh, hold on, I got a few more questions. Besides that 2 bottles or so of wine / cocktails that you make sometimes before bed, are there any other medications that I should know about? No? Okay. Alright. And, have you ever tried any prescription or over-the-counter sleeping pills? Okay. And, how did those work out for you? They didn't work very well. Okay, well, maybe, you know, I know the dollar store is great and all, but sometimes getting medications from there are probably not the best idea. I mean, sometimes they have things that are expired or that, there's a reason that they're not selling them in other stores. So, I'm glad that you realized they weren't working for you and stopped using those immediately. Let's see. Okay. Now, okay. Let me just tell you something really quickly. I don't think that your case is too abnormal here, and there are a few things I'm concerned about, like your usage of alcohol, and it seems like you have a pretty comfortable bed and environment, as you were saying. So I don't think it has anything to do with you having back pain or trouble sleeping because of your bed. It does sound like it may just be that you might be very stressed from your new job, which is quite normal. It's nothing really to worry about. And that whole thing with you said that you broke up with your partner too, but that was quite a while ago. Yeah, I might recommend maybe some counseling, or even have you ever considered going to like some sort of meeting for your alcohol problem? Oh, I didn't mean to offend you. I think that the 3 bottles or 2, how much? You said 2 to 3 bottles a night. I don't think it's good for you, but I'm going to write down here, recommended. I'll put down some phone numbers for you, okay? Just in case. I mean, the first step is admitting you have a problem, and it doesn't seem like you're quite there yet, but let's see. Now, other than that, yeah, it seems like you might need some counseling for some of your issues. That you're having things racing through your mind in the middle of the night and things like that. I'll write down some phone numbers for that as well. Okay, and I'm also going to give you a prescription. Okay. Now, I'm only going to give you a very limited supply of these because I am concerned about you abusing them because of your alcohol abuse. So, I'm just going to put you on a little trial of this, and I want you to come back in about 2 weeks, and I want you to let me know how it's working out. And I want you to try to give up those bottles of wine and try these pills out instead. And I also want to, I really would hope to hear that you have started some sort of counseling for these things that you've been up late at night thinking about. Okay? Now, other than that, I think that it's great that you are not smoking cigarettes, and you say that you exercise regularly, and I guess that's really all I have to say for now. So it was great seeing you, and I will look forward to seeing you in a few weeks, and I am sure that you are going to look very well rested and hopefully taking care of those bags under your